for the hum in the background of like my fan and my laptop or whatever. But can somebody explain to me and like do it like I'm in kindergarten? Use colors, use crayons, whatever. I'm actually gonna go back and just kind of maybe watch a couple YouTube videos about it later. But what in the world is going on from? Like, what's going on? Like, why does nobody in the show talk to each other? Like, everybody's just in their own little world, and until it's too late, then somebody's confessing something right before something stupid's happening, um, and now we all know it's too late, because somebody was not forthcoming about this information, and it just kind of they're pulling it out of their ass. And I mean, like, I like the show. Show's cool. For me, when it comes to like supernatural shows, I get it's a horror show, so I guess that's kind of like the thing that's the wrench in the plans about the lore of the show. But when it comes to like supernatural shows, there's always lore that allows you to kind of like gives you hope that the characters in the show have a chance at doing something that's able to protect them from the foolishness that's happening, or block it a certain way, or kind of like help them get through like this choke point that's happening in the story, or in like some situation that they're in that they normally wouldn't be able to get out of, but somebody has some ability because they're part of the storyline that allows them to be able to do that. And I feel like this show has the potential for all of that, but every time it looks like it's about to happen, it kind of just falls from under them. Like this is like some very long horror movie, which makes sense because it's a horror show. But the lore that does make sense and the lore that does happen is like Victor. Like Victor for me is what really holds me to the show. Like this, he's what keeps me watching the show. Cause like for the life of me, I can't comprehend why they're not sitting down and talking to Victor all the time. Like man has been there for like 30 plus years, and nobody's sitting down and talking to Victor, asking him what's going on, asking him what happened before, asking him, hey, how does this correlate with what happened last time? Like, and how many times have you been here? Like, because I'm pretty sure that Victor's probably lived long enough. Maybe I don't know if everybody was wiped out, and then the first person to come back was um, the sheriff that's currently running the place and the priest or whatever. I got to go back through and watch the episodes or whatever. But like the next group of people that he met was them. Like if it was somebody else before them, and he was able to see like another family kind of come through and kind of like, or another group of people come through and like not make it, like why not ask him? But I don't think that's the case, because otherwise I think he would have told us that already, because he's worried about, now this is a spoiler part, so if you're not caught up like to season 4, this is the part where you probably want to check out and like not really listen to this part. But then again, if you watch YouTube videos, they probably already talk about this anyway. 3, 2, 1. So basically, um, two of the characters have already been there multiple lifetimes, like over and over again. So if these two characters, um, if Victor has seen multiple people come through and like lose their life, according to the way he understands the lore of like the universe that they're trapped in, that um every time they go in, or a group of people go in, the people that keep getting the two people that keep getting reincarnated, um it's a lady who brings two kids with her, and it's a little boy and a little girl. So according last time to Victor, that there were people there with him. It was him, his mom, and his sister, and of course other people, but he was the only person to survive out of all the people. Now, pretty deep into like maybe like season 2 or season 3, you kind of find out that the girl who's the daughter of Tabitha, the lady who has the Spanish accent in the show, and has a little boy that's kind of always like clung to Victor for a little bit. The daughter, whenever she steps into these rooms that have like an archway in them, she like falls on the ground and has like visions. I think one time she did it, she was like trapped and nailed to like a wall in like a tower somewhere. Um, so for me, it's kind of like I want them to be able to explore all of that, but we're not getting that in the show. We only get like tidbits of it and a little bit of it. Like in one scene, we see the girl who's like an ER nurse, or like the one with the long hair that kind of just flows down her back. We see her like when she gets to the back of the ambulance, she's like chained to like all of a sudden she's like in her mind, I guess, or I don't know if she is like literally, but she's like chained out of nowhere with handcuffs to the ambulance. And of course, she's afraid that she might be stuck there till nighttime because she can't do nothing about that. Then once the nighttime comes, there's no talisman on a door that has a covering on it. You're done for. So they're gonna be in there and they're gonna kill you, or the creatures. So I'm assuming she's afraid that's gonna happen, but like she's only stuck there for like 2 minutes, and then she like wakes up or comes out of the trance she's in. But for me, it's kind of like, can we get somebody to explore that? Maybe I need to go back to season 1 and season 2, because it seems like you get to see that happen more often. You see the sheriff be trapped in like a pit somewhere, I guess, because they tried to. I think he tried to go through the tree and got stuck somewhere. Because the portal tree sends people to random places. Apparently, not it doesn't send people to a specific place all the time. We find that out when somebody tries to go through the tree and something happens to them, and it's terrible. Um, but I just really want them to sit down with Victor and sit down with, yeah, just sit down with Victor and just talk to him. Just somebody should be in his ear at all times. Somebody should be next to him with a journal, writing down what he says. Being mindful about how they talk to him because, of course, he's traumatized. He watched dozens of people die. So, like, just take your time, one day at a time, go up and just talk to Victor and just puzzle this stuff out. Like if all this, and he's got drawings all over the place in his room. Look at him. Why is the little boy the only one that's like, let me puzzle this out so I can just have an idea of what's going on? Because I'm the other only person in the show that has a perspective on supernatural gifts that other people can have. But we didn't really explore that much either. We explored it enough for me to be interested in like, okay, this is cool. Because he talks about his sister being a story walker, where she can like basically go into that little archway and go back in time and edit stuff that's happened to a degree. Um, but she does it and doesn't do it successfully, and then gives up one time. And I'm like, I don't have time for this. Sis. I need you to figure it out so that y'all have a chance of like at least surviving better there, or you can possibly save people if they've been got. Like, make it make sense for me. Um, anyway, that's it for my rant. Thank y'all for watching. Um, y'all have a wonderful day, and I hope y'all are enjoying From as much as I am. To my no matter how much I might gripe about what I would love to be able to see in a supernatural horror show, um, I'm still enjoying the show. A fun fact: I think there was a lady who was a fortune teller in like season 1 or 2, that was kind of able to maybe get a grasp on what could have possibly been going on there, and then like a bird flew through a window and like just snuffed her. And I guess the show was like, or the universe was like, yeah, no cheating. It's crazy out here.